Welcome back to SPON Academy. Today's lesson's how to configure terminal's name, volume, and add or editing zones and user in XC9000. First, let's know about how to configuring terminal's name and volume. After login at the XC9000 webpage, click Basic Setting. Click Terminal. Click Edit at the terminal you want to configure. At terminal name, change it to the desired name. Now let's change the volume of this terminal. For PA system, usually we only need to change PA in and out volume. For PA in volume, it only works for device such as microphone. By increasing it, microphone's paging volume will increase as well, and PA out volume works for nearly all the device. It correlates with the speaker's loudness of server tasks and microphone paging. Let's try again with two other terminals. Next, we'll learn about how to add or edit the terminal's zone. The purpose of the zone is to help the user to manage their devices easier. In the basic setting, click Zone. First, let's try to add a new zone by clicking Add. Assign a zone ID. Notice the zone ID cannot be the same as other zone. And input a zone name, usually is the area name, and select the terminals in the zone. Click OK to complete. Now let's try to edit the existing zone by clicking Edit on the right. Assign this zone as the speaker zone. If we know the terminal ID, we can add an ID by batch. Input the first and the last device's ID. At last, let's dive into user configuration. Sometimes when you don't want users to use the platform with an administrator account, you need to create a new account and assign the privilege to prevent them from doing unnecessary operation. In the basic setting, click User. This is the user menu. You can add or edit users here. Let's add a new users first. Username and password are the login credential for the XC9000. Display name is the username showing on the menu. Role affecting which menu user can access. We will get to that in a minute. Now, let's go into role management. As you can see, by default, it has two roles, with administrator who has the highest privilege, and user who can only access a limited of the menu. Let's try adding a new role for the user we just created by clicking the plus icon. Enter the role name in the role area. Select the menu we want this role's user to access. We can also edit the role by clicking Edit. Now, we can assign the role to the account. Let's try to log in with the account we just created. As you can see, we can only see the menu that we previously selected. In this video, we've learned how to use the XC9000 platform, including what PA in and out volume means, and how to configure terminal's name and volume. Second, we learned how to add or edit zones for the terminals. Lastly, how to adding a new user, a role, and how to editing them. That's all for today's lesson. For more information, please visit our website, www.sponcome.com. Thank you for watching.